Dawn Fluellen, and thank you for watching Chasing Dawn. In Hollywood, you can find stars adorning the grounds of Hollywood Boulevard. But right here in St. Mary's County, you can find our rising stars right in the midst of our local high schools.
Hi, I'm Shania Allen from the King's Christian Academy.
Blake Buckler. I'm a senior at Chapman.
My name is Beatrice Rogel. I go to Great Mills High School and I'm a senior.
Well, my experiences have been pretty diverse throughout high school. I've gotten involved in a lot of different extracurriculars, sports. I play soccer, I play tennis, and I'm a member of the National Honor Society, Student to Student, which is an organization that pretty much helps new students transition to Chopticon, and all this while trying to keep my grades up.
Like, my internship was at the hospital and the rescue squad. At the hospital, I was in the maternity ward and the emergency room and childbirth classes and different stuff like that. And at the rescue squad, I was riding on the ambulance.
In high school, I've done volleyball and my choir all 4 years. I played club volleyball for 2 years for the St. Mary's Juniors, and just the sport in general has helped me gain confidence tremendously since for as long as I can remember, actually. It was the first thing that I noticed I was actually good at, and I wanted to just get better and better and see how far I could go with it. And it's just helped me relate to other people and meet new friends and gain more confidence in myself.
My definition of success is when you personally feel that you've achieved all your goals.
My definition of success is doing whatever makes yourself happy.
Success to me would be anything that improves you or the people around you. And success to me personally is anything that glorifies God.
The most challenging thing that I've experienced while in high school has probably been making time for myself, I guess. You know, you get so overwhelmed with sports, your grades, and it's really important just to make time for yourself and to go out with friends. And you know, you have to make that conscious decision to get your work done so that you can do whatever makes you happy.
My greatest challenge here in my high school was because I am African American and I'm a girl. Being in a predominantly white school, I didn't have many people that I could relate to. I felt different from everyone because I didn't have the same struggles that they did, and they didn't understand a lot of the things I was going through, and I felt alone most of the time. So that led to a lot of self-harm and destruction that I'm glad I came out of, but I didn't know how to deal with it during the time that I was going. I ended up overcoming my struggles by reaching out and being honest and open with those that are older than me. There was a girl that graduated 5 years ago that reached out to me, and she was the first Ivy League student to come from the school, and she's an African American girl, and she reached out to me, and she was the one that encouraged me to just keep pressing on, and that I'm not alone in it. She felt the exact same way.
My greatest challenge was the classwork, I guess. I wasn't used to all the homework assignments and projects. I had to get organized. I learned how to deal with it, and if I didn't understand something, I always spoke up.
My motivation towards higher education for me would be, I have always been told that I was smart since I was young, and I wanted to just use that and go with it, just run with it, do the best I can, with the brain that I was been given, and use my grades to help improve myself.
My motivation for pushing towards the next level of my education has definitely come from my parents. They've instilled in me the importance of an education and how that's going to further my success in life.
What motivated me to apply to college was my desire to be a pediatrician, and my parents, but my desire to be a pediatrician because the only way that I can attain that goal is to go to college. The community molded me by giving me opportunities that I don't think I would have gotten anywhere else, like the STEM program. I've never heard of it till I moved here, and being a part of the rescue squad, I never thought about it.
This community has helped me grow as a student because I felt such encouragement from everyone around me. Everyone wants to help who can, and they try their best to help me succeed, and I owe my respects to them.
Chopticon has prepared me for my future by really emphasizing a need for education to further my career. Every teacher that I've had at Chopticon has been so helpful in getting me to the next level of my education. You know, I haven't had one teacher that hasn't offered their time to stay after school with me if I needed help, or to help me get into a summer class to further my mathematical sequence at Chopticon, like my math teacher did for me. And so yeah, the teachers at Chopticon just make the effort to have you know that everybody's on your team to get you to that next level.
Great Mills helped me get into college with the Career Center, because Miss Willis really, she pushes you and she reminds you and she stays on top of you, and she brought colleges and scholarships and ideas and everything to my attention that I never would have thought of on my own. So Great Mills High School itself helped me in the classes that I took because it broadened my perspective of everything that's out there. Like, I took engineering and physics, and it was different. I liked it though, because it was something I never would have thought of. Like, Great Mills gave me a lot of ideas that I wouldn't have thought of on my own.
Since my freshman year, I've changed a lot. I remember my freshman year being afraid to speak because everyone around me seemed like they were just going to judge me, and I was afraid to be my true self because I didn't know what I would look like. I don't know what I would look like to other people, but now it's completely opposite. Whenever I see a new student or whenever anyone comes to me for advice, I'm usually completely honest and open with them. I think the one thing that has helped me since freshman year until now was boldness. Since my freshman year, each year I've gone and done things out of my comfort zone, and it just helps my life be better because it's more enjoyable, and you get to experience so many different things if you just say yes to different options.
So far, I've been accepted at the Honors College at University of Maryland, College Park.
I've been accepted to Albright College, Liberty University, Longwood University, University of New Haven, Rutgers University, Geneva College.
I've been accepted to Old Dominion University in Virginia, Spelman College in Georgia, Stevenson University in Maryland, and University of Sciences in Philadelphia.
Well, at first it was all about location for me. I knew that I wanted to stay fairly close, so I applied to Maryland, Georgetown, and Johns Hopkins. And then I figured, well, I want to get some variety. I'd like to have some choices in where I'd go. So I just spanned out from there. I looked at the strengths in the biology, the sciences for the school, and made my decisions there. And a lot of my applications were done over winter break when I had a lot of downtime.
My college application process was relatively easy because my goal was simply just to apply to every college I was interested in. There were a lot of free applications that were given to me, so I would just apply as soon as possible in hopes of getting maybe a scholarship for early application. But the decision to the college of my choice was hard to make. It took a lot of prayer and a lot of discernment to help me decide what would benefit me the most.
I'll be a pre-med major, or I'll be following a pre-med track next year, majoring in either biology, chemistry, or biochem, and I plan to either go to medical or dental school and return here to practice. Well, in an effort to really amalgamate my interests in science, math, and giving back to the community, I decided to follow a pre-med track.
Okay. I want to become a pediatrician because when I was younger, I always had to go to the doctor for various reasons, and a pediatrician was always there for me, so I wanted to be there for other kids.
New Haven, I'll have a major in nutrition and maybe a minor in business. I chose nutrition as my career path because my family has always been overweight or has had very poor health, and I wanted to use what I was interested in to help other people, and I wanted to serve other people in a capacity that I knew that could benefit myself also. I've learned here at my stay at the King's Christian Academy that no matter what happens, there's always a plan for my life, and as long as I'm doing everything to the best of my ability to glorify God, everything will work out, and I feel like that would really help me in my college path and the rest of my life, actually.
From this time in my life, I'll take with me to the next level the importance of, a balance in life, working hard academically, playing hard, and, just finding a balance between all things. Friendship.
And adventure.
Focus on having true friends and being bold in who you are, but also try to focus more on your academics.
To not be afraid to get involved, whether with your community or your high school, don't be afraid to get involved because it creates resources, it creates bonds, it creates friendships, it creates overcoming experiences, it creates a lot of things.
The piece of advice that I'd give to everyone coming behind me is just to believe in yourself and don't let others influence you in whatever you want to do, because at the end of the day, you're going to be stuck with yourself for the rest of your life, so you need to do what makes yourself happy.
The one thing that drives me not to give up would be motivation, to make sure I actually become the pediatrician that I want to become.
I'm Shania Allen, and I am a rising star.
My name is Blake Buckler. I am a rising star.
My name is Dianise Rogel, and I am a rising star.
Their hopes and aspirations were but a twinkle in the sky. That twinkle has become their reality as they rise to new heights in their future. I'm Dawn Fluellen, and thank you for watching Chasing Dawn, where we're pursuing the light in our rising stars.